All right, we got our workstation all set up today. I got my Junie B Jones picture pulled up that I want to use, and this one's going to take a little bit longer today than the other two that we've done so far, so hang on tight, let's get ready to roll. All right, today is Junie B Jones Day, so a lot of you guys out there like reading the books, Junie B Jones. I'm Not a Crook, Shipwrecked. There's a lot of good ones, and I thought maybe we could try drawing her today. I like to usually start, when I'm working on somebody's face, I start with either the eyes or the nose area, and then I build around that. You want to build around that. So let's start here with the middle of the glasses on this picture today. We're going to make a little arch, and another little arch kind of following it. And a big part of today's picture is making sure that the glasses are the same size on both sides. So I want to put another little arch over here, and then about the same size over here. Let's make this come down a little further. All right, and the glasses kind of make a C shape on the ends. Good. Okay, now we want to connect this with a U shape and this with a U shape. Again, we have to be careful that we make the glasses about the same size. So if I'm doing this, I'm going to come down and then back up, connect over here, down. I kind of stop, go to the other side and bring it down and connect. Good enough. All right. And put a little line here and one here. Okay, now we got to make it look like that's the frame of the glasses, so we're going to follow. We don't want it to be too thick. Okay, down, around, connect. And connect. And she's smiling really big at us, so we need to make those eyes look like they're squinting in there. We're going to make some rainbow shapes, just two. They come together right here. And then here, the same thing. One going this way, and one going this way. And come down, give her a little top of her nose. And then this doesn't really look like a nose to me, but when you look at the whole picture, it will. It's kind of a couple different shapes. So this one kind of comes in and then out. And this one just kind of has a little nostril. All right. While we're at it, let's go ahead and add her hairline. Her hair comes right down to her glasses. And it's going to be a couple little zigzag lines like this. And they should kind of connect to look like the hair, okay? And two little longer ones on the end. Let's add a couple little long ones here to follow. All right, very good. Now we have to make her smile. Her smile isn't going to be too far away from her nose, so I'm just going to come down a little bit. This is the bottom of the nose. I'm going to come down, put a line right here, a little dot, and this will be the middle of the smile. So the smile starts right out here, outside the eyes, and about the same distance from the glasses as the nose. And then we come out here, outside of this eye, and make another dot here. So if I connect these lines in a nice smooth straight line, I should have a really nice top of the mouth. Let's see. Perfect. All right, and at the end she's going to have cheeks, so we're going to make a line down, and over here a line down, and that's the top lip. Okay, well her mouth is open pretty big because she's happy to see us and she's smiling it up today. So we're going to come way down here and we're going to make like a V shape here. So I'm going to make a dot where I think it should be. All right, and if you measure that, you can actually measure that using the tip of your pencil or your finger, line it up and say, okay, if that's from here to here is about the same distance as maybe from the top of the glasses to the bottom of the glasses. That's kind of how I do my measurements. All right, so I'm going to come in here. Now, we don't make the smile here. We come in just a little bit, and we're going to come down and flatten it out. And same thing on the other side. We're going to come in and then flatten it out. Great. Let's do the teeth. All right, just in a little bit from that lip, 2 lines coming down, and then the teeth are just as smooth. It's not a straight line, it's kind of curved, right? And her mouth, actually, her tongue's taking up her whole mouth, so we're gonna put her tongue here, and I can just color this in right here. There. Ah, she's really happy. Okay, let's make a little line underneath here for the bottom lip or the chin, just like that. And matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that bottom line where her chin's gonna be. It's floating way down here right now. All right, I think the toughest part of this is gonna get her cheeks. We gotta get her cheeks right. So we wanna start here by her eyes. It's touching her glasses. It's gonna make a C shape, and then it's gonna come in and connect to her chin. Remember, you don't want her chin to be a point. You want it to be kind of flat on the bottom. So we're gonna come out, make a chin, and then come back in. So out, and in, and then back in. That's nice, that looks good. If you don't make this line curve enough, then you're not gonna have a cheek. If you make it curve really big, she's gonna have a really chubby cheek. Who knows, maybe she'll have some food in there or something. On this side of her face, her cheek doesn't touch the glasses, so I hope you didn't get ahead of me. All right, you're gonna have to come out just a little bit, down from the edge of the glasses, right here. Line it up with the other part of the cheek, and bring it down and in and connect. All right, that's good. And don't be worried if it's not perfectly lined up. You know, if we're turning our face or we're bending our neck, sometimes things don't look the way you think they should, but it's all right. We can see more of her, I guess it's actually her left ear, but it looks like it's on the right side of our paper. So we're gonna draw her ear sticking out, draw a line up and out. Now look, it's not touching. Be careful there. It's gonna come down, and then it comes in and straight line across. Let's go ahead and make the little line for her details in her ear. And that's all I can see in the picture I'm working from, okay? Let's leave that ear alone. We'll come over here to this side. Looks like hair comes out a little bit. The ear comes up and out and over. And then this one just kind of comes down and in. And I can't see anything there other than maybe a little line right here. All right. Now we have to draw our hair. You know what? Let's stop with the hair for a second. Let's not draw the hair. Let's go to the neck, okay? So now that we're working on the neck, her neck is kind of skinny. It comes out of her right underneath her chin here, just down, straight little line. And then right off of her neck here, this is gonna curl and come out past, let's go a little further to here. And she's kind of wearing like a turtleneck shirt. This will look like her neck is coming up out of the shirt. All right, so then there's a line that comes over and really comes over actually, a lot further. And then it comes in, line down, and then we're going to come all the way back up and bring this down and connect it. Okay, and we're going to draw some folds in her shirt. And I want to take a break from her hair, even though it seemed like the right thing to do, because her hair is overlapping the shirt, and the shirt's overlapping the hair in some spots. So we're actually going to make a line come down right beside this one, and it's going to be her shoulder. Another one here. All right. At this point, we can make her shoulder come over right below the ear, and then we can draw hair down. So this will be part of her hair where it's overlapping. Okay. And we can come back and forth. You don't want to make all the lines perfectly the same, all right? And then stop. Coming down out of here is her arm. So you can see this is kind of like her shoulder, all right? Over here on this side, we can make her hair just a little above that collar. And then this line comes up, actually almost touches the ear. And then she's got another shoulder coming down here. It's like a little wrinkle in her shirt. Okay. All right, so we want to get the outline of her hair all the way around, but first we want to start with the bow. She's a big bow on her hair, and I think if we're doing this bow, the bigger the better, right? Okay, so come up above her right eye, right about here, and go ahead and make, it's almost like a square, right? It just has rounded edges. And put a little line at the bottom of it. Come down below. Here is the ends of her bow, like a upside down V shape, and then we're going to connect right out of the side of the square to the bow, and we could put a little line coming down there on the middle of that. Right out the top of the bow. The bigger the better, right? Down. Sideways V shape. And remember, if you're getting confused or stuck or you feel like you're making mistakes, just stop, slow down, back it up. Try again. We're just practicing. And practice makes progress, right? Okay, this line comes over. Some hair is kind of brushing off to the side. And I'm going to make this hair come down and out. There's one side for hair. And you could add more hair going up into here if you want to. It's up to you. Okay? The other side of the bow. We're going to make this side of the bow, a line comes out. We're going to have to take this bow off the top of the page. And back in. Go ahead and add a couple folds in the bow over here. I think that's our favorite part. And this is kind of where the bow goes down inside. So it's okay if you make that dark right there. And then let's draw a line out and down. Another V. This one's a little bigger than the other one just because of the way it's laying. And then you can connect it there. Now, coming out of the bow, we're going to make her hair. All right, we want it to look like her bow is laying on top of her hair here. So we're going to bring this down, kind of make some swoops of her hair sticking out. Bring this down here, swoops. Do more of those. And then the hair disappears behind her shoulder. Here, I'm gonna add a couple of capital A's or skinny V shapes, right? And remember, when we draw these, we always want to think of shapes we already know. I think we get worried because we've never drawn a picture of Junie B. Jones before, but really, you've drawn a lot of letters, U shapes, V shapes, A shapes, C shapes. It's in there, okay? Just got to look for it and then not be intimidated by it. Her bow has some polka dots in it, so let's just go ahead and add a couple polka dots. Spread them out. If I say 10 polka dots, I don't want to see a line of 10 polka dots straight across. I want to see him kind of mix them up. You shouldn't see maybe some of the polka dots go off the edge, all right? There. Okay. Well, what do we have left to do? I suppose it's now time to do what? Color. All right. I'm going to put this down here. And let's color. All right, I got my colors picked out here. And I've got my colors all picked out. Here's what I like to do. I like to pick out all my colors before I start to actually color in whatever it is that today it happens to be Junie B. Jones. Maybe Nikki Maxwell later, maybe Mr. Dogman, All right, but I go, here's the hair. All right, here's her hair. Here is her skin tones. Here is her shirt with polka dots that also match her bow. And then here are her glasses. So we can go ahead. I'm going to color this in for you and then speed it up and then post it so everybody can see it. We want to know what you've been up to. Let's get started. Well, I hope you had fun drawing with me today. Looking forward to our next drawing, and that would be Nikki Maxwell, I think. But hey, I'm looking forward to drawing with you again. Stay tuned and keep posting what you'd like to have drawn. I think it looks like maybe a great white shark is next. Grizzly bear's coming up. So, all right, keep on practicing.